Okay. Let me take a look at the journal. I've never done that before, actually, now I remember. Now I notice. Premium content, yeah, this is downloadable content DLC. 22 soldiers pass with a troubled merchant awaits with a deal that may just be too good to be true. Okay, that's something for later. This is what we're gonna do. The Lost Mysteries of the Ancients. Find Tamlin. You have been brought back to the Dalish camp by a human. Tamlin is still missing and the Keeper wants you to return to the cave to search for Tamlin. The clan is moving north soon and you must make haste. Yes, and we're already in the Elven Ruins. I think we'll probably be able to go a bit further than this. I don't expect there to be more spiders, but maybe there will be more Darkspawn in the ruins. So let's be careful going forward. Okay. Those were not here before.
These are the ruins. Interesting.
Yes.
They're definitely of human origin, yet elven artifacts are scattered amongst them. Nothing explains the monsters, though. But we must find Tamlin, or what's left of him. I can't imagine he's still alive with those creatures about.
Maybe they took him hostage.
Maybe. Let's just hope he's here, somewhere.
Yes, let's hope. Okay. I mean, we triggered all the traps before, so I don't suspect there will be any left. Let's see if actually the store is open. Yes, it is. And there are more Darkspawn about, as I have guessed.
Get off!
And I have almost got him. Oh, you'll be attacked. I'm coming to rescue Meryl. And the last one. Maybe I'm able to use Shield Bash on him? Yes, I will be. And now get wrecked.
For the fool's land!
Wrecked, but whatever. Alright. Nice, he has health poultices, so we can replenish ourselves. All the ones that Meryl used. Actually, I think it would be good to put Meryl's threshold a bit lower because she was using too many right now. Let's put it to 25 because we shouldn't get so much damage in here by those things at once, so that you would need to have health poultice after 50% already. Here was a trap, but I triggered it already, so forget about it. Do we have more Darkspawn here? Yes, more Darkspawn. I'm gonna shield bash you to the ground again. And come on, come on. Oh, damn it, I'm stunned. Okay.
It is a fine thing we've done.
Meryl is actually very capable. She killed this guy on her own. So yeah, that's good. I mean, I killed my guy on my own as well, but it's good that she's actually... I see there's another one. Can you attack this guy from here? Okay. He will see us as soon as I do this. Okay. That's the only one. He was just not seeing us before. That's good, because then we only have to fight him. And he is done for it. Alright then. Holy fuck.
There!
More
More
enemies.
ahead.
Okay. This one is a bit too strong. I have to shield bash him so that I'm not gonna die. Holy fuck, this man is strong. I think I'm gonna lose this for now. I have to find a tactic because... Yes. I knew this was gonna happen. But he was like very strong. I had to attack him there. Maybe I can use something on him.
No! We have to help! For the tail!
Yes, I get him. Alright, let's hope I can get this guy as well.
I shall.
Can I get this on him? No. Holy fuck. He also kills me almost. No, 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 no. I almost have him. I got him. That was close. Very, very close. Doesn't seem like I need to use a injury kit. Or do I? There is no injury. So maybe I was lucky. It did not trigger. No, I don't have any health poultices anymore. Maybe I can loot them here. Acid flask. Maybe I should have used that as well. Some of my potions that I have. Is it override? No, it's not overwriting. Alright. Please tell me that you have some health poultices. Poison making. Okay, let me see. Maybe she can do something. We don't have flasks. That means we cannot make any health poultices. Alright then. We have to work with Elven root then, I suspect. Chewing elf root restores a small amount of health, and those with skill can use elf root to make... yeah. I guess I'll have to chew on the elven root then. Is the way back? Yeah, I don't know. Another trap that I triggered before. Oh god. Hopefully I'm not gonna die in here now. Oh no, Duncan is there. That means we should be fine.
So you were the one fighting Darkspawn. I thought I heard combat. You're the elf I found wandering the forest, aren't you? I'm surprised you have recovered.
Just so that you know, this is a different Grey Warden armor. I used a mod for this to make it look a bit more epic, kind of. I think it looks much better than the original one, and it looks a bit closer to the one that they used in Dragon Age 2. So, so you're Duncan, the Grey Warden who saved me.
It's a pleasure to finally meet you. The last time we spoke, you were barely conscious.
Andaran Atishan, Duncan of the Grey Wardens. I am Meryl, the Keeper's apprentice.
Your keeper did not send you after me, did she? I told her I would be in no danger.
No, we're actually looking for our brother Tamlin.
So, you and your friend Tamlin both entered this cave, and you saw this mirror.
Yes, Tamlin touched the mirror and I blacked out.
I see. That's unfortunate. The Grey Wardens have seen artifacts like this mirror before. It is Tevinter in origin, used for communication. Over time, some of them simply break. They become filled with the same taint as the Darkspawn. Tamlin's touch must have released it. It's what made you sick. And Tamlin too, I presume.
Okay. So it is true, I had the Darkspawn plague.
You have it still, and it will infect others so long as this mirror exists. Your recovery is only temporary. I can sense the sickness in you, and it is spreading. Look inside yourself, and you will see.
Okay. Then what should I do?
First, we deal with the mirror. It is a pestilence and a threat. It is done. Now let's leave this cursed place. I must speak with the Keeper immediately regarding your cure.
But what about Tamlin?
There is nothing we can do.
So... But I'm still alive. He could be too.
Let me be very clear. There is nothing you can do for him. He's been tainted for 3 days now, unaided. Through your Keeper's healing arts and your own willpower, you did not die, but Tamlin has no chance. Trust me when I say that he is gone. Now we should return.
Won't there at least be a body?
The Darkspawn would have taken it.
Taken it where? Or what would they do with him?
Darkspawn are evil creatures, and it's best to leave it at that. I'm sorry.
Can we just leave the cave like this? Is it safe?
With the mirror destroyed, I doubt the Darkspawn will return.
Can we return later and search through the ruins? We could learn from many things here besides the mirror.
The cave is not safe. Everything here was exposed to the mirror's taint. If your people must come here, they should cleanse it with fire.
Why not just tell me what the cure is?
It's not that simple. I would tell you more, but I must first speak with your Keeper.
Very well. Let's go back to the camp.
I sense no other Darkspawn nearby, so it's safe. Lead on.
I'm relieved you have returned, and I did not expect to see you again so soon, Duncan.
I was not expecting to return so soon either, Keeper.
Dare I ask of Tamlin? What did you find of him?
If he was still alive, the Darkspawn would have killed him.
There were Darkspawn in the cave?
There is much to discuss, Keeper. I have learned a great deal since I was last here.
Let us speak privately within my Aravel then, Duncan. Merrill, warn the hunters. If Darkspawn are about, I want the clan prepared.
Manuvinen, Keeper. Right away.
Darlene, allow me some time to speak with Duncan. Seek us out at my Aravel later, and we can discuss your cure.
Very well, Keeper.
Tell Harin Paival what has occurred. He now has the sad task of preparing a service for the dead. Follow me, Duncan. I'm eager to hear what you have to say.
I have a level up. Nice. At least that. We could not find our friend. He's probably dead. And we have the curse. So, yeah. We'll have to wait until Duncan has talked to our Keeper to find out if we can be cured from this. Okay, so strength and constitution. And I had one in dexterity last time, so I'll go one in willpower to have more stamina. Then I actually found out how to see traps. If you have the skill for trap making, you also be able to see them. So if I go in trap making, I will be able to see the traps. So this time we should be at least safe for the safest, for the easiest traps. Another talent, so we could go for powerful or for shield defense. I'm not sure. Shield defense is like a mode, so would be probably a bit more slowlier if we use this. So for now I would go for powerful. So I have greater health, and my fatigue penalty is reduced. One tactics locked acquired. That's nice. I mean, I don't need it for Tunnel because, as I said, I'm not gonna use this for my own character, but others then. Okay, let's go to the merchant first and sell some things.
I see you have not returned with young Tamlin. Are we to assume the worst?
I did not find him, but I don't believe... No, I believe he is dead. The Grey Warden says he will not be found.
A sad day for our clan. I know you and Tamlin were friends. My condolences on your loss.
Thank you, Master Island.
May the creators guide your path.
Thanks, but I still want to see your wares.
Ah, back again?
Yes, I would like to see your wares.
Take whatever you need.
I don't expect he has something new here. Yeah. There is no health poultice. I mean, I have one. Ah, I see. This is a normal health poultice. I cannot do this while I'm in the inventory menu. Let's sell this one. I don't expect him to have anything better for now. Because he didn't have anything good before. Sorry, but it's the truth. We didn't find Tamlin's body, so we don't get back our gear. Yeah. So I guess we just... yeah, we will stay like this then. Let's talk to Meryl.
I wish we'd had more time to examine those artifacts. Perhaps another time if the Keeper thinks it's wise.
But you should be careful, Meryl. Yeah. Let me also talk to the new guy. Paul was his name, yes. Paul.
It was good to meet you. Perhaps I'll get to hunt with you someday.
I've never seen a Shamlan city. What's it like?
You've never been to a city? Surely you've at least visited a town.
We occasionally trade with the Shemlin in small villages, but only a few in the clan can undertake that task.
I can't imagine never having seen a city. It's crowded, with buildings all squeezed together. There are people everywhere, and it always stinks.
Okay, and elves live with the Shamlan?
Only if they're servants.
Yeah.
Most of
as
us
I
live in a
thought.
part of the city called an alienage, separated from the humans by walls. That's where all the poorest folk live. Laborers, dockhands, and thieves. And that's if you're lucky.
Do elves from the city learn to fight or shoot a bow?
Andraste's mercy, no. No one is allowed to walk around with any weapon. Fighting just gets you arrested. And I've never had to leave the city before. Much less learn how to hunt.
But why did you leave the city?
I got into trouble for stealing. I'm not a thief. We just never really had a choice. Mother was a maid, and I was lucky if I could get work at the docks. You make a living however you can, right? When Mother died, I got drunk and was caught picking a guard's pocket. They were going to hang me, but I escaped and, well, here I am.
Oh, you won't have to resort to that anymore.
I'll do my best to adjust and fit in. I never dreamed you'd be so welcoming. I thought at best you might hide me for a bit. I'm glad I was wrong.
We hear city elves don't know what it means to be elven.
Well, back in the city we hear the same about you. Stories about Dalish bandits attacking people for no reason.
We would never resort to banditry.
I'm just saying that's what we hear. And it's elves who say these things too, not humans.
They just don't know the truth.
Even if they did, I honestly don't think most of them would want to leave. Wandering and hunting doesn't sound like much of a life.
At least they would live as free men, and as equals.
Maybe. But to most elves I know, the only difference between them and humans is how much coin they have. Coin is the great equalizer, not living free.
Should go.
Of course. I hope to see you again.
Yeah, I hope so too, if I survive this curse. Alright then, let's go and talk to the Keeper and Duncan. Oh yeah, wait. To Fenrir first, because he found me.
I'm sorry about Tamlin. It must be hard returning empty-handed.
Yeah, it does. Alright, first we have to talk to him about the funeral.
So you return with the Grey Warden, but without Tamlin. What happened, Dalen? Is he truly lost to us?
Yes, Haran, he is dead.
So, another of our children has perished. To think I'd live to see this. It seems the will of the creators that I sing the dirge for those I held in my arms as babes. I think I know why our immortal ancestors would sleep. Swiftly do stars burn a path across the sky, hastening to place one last kiss upon your eye. Tenderly land enfolds you in slumber, softening the rolling thunder. Dagger now sheathed, bow no longer tense. During this, your last hour, only silence.
I don't recognize that poem.
Our ancestors did not age as we do. The Shemlin brought a quickening to our blood that changed us forever. Instead of death, those weary of life would pass into Uthanera, the waking slumber. In doing this, they made way for the young. It was supposed to be a beautiful time, a celebration of the Elder's long life and contribution to his people. Alas, we have no such ceremonies these days.
Would you prepare a service for Tamlin, please?
Of course. We've no body to return to the soil, but we shall still sing for Tamlin. The creators must come to guide him to the beyond. Tell the Keeper, it shall be done before the clan is ready to move on.
Thank you, Haran.
You know, it's imperative now more than ever to pass on what we know to the young. Let us tell these children of the fall of the Dales. You can honor me by sharing in the telling.
I don't know if I remember all the tale.
All Dalish should know this tale, and hold its lessons close to heart.
Alright, but you may regret asking.
Children, hear of the fall of the Dales. Hear the tale of what makes you Dalish. Would you care to begin, Dalen?
Oh, let's see. Long ago, we were slaves to the humans.
Yes, slaves to a terrible empire the humans built on the darkest magic. When it fell, we became free. We built a homeland in the Dales, worshipping the creators, and rebuilding the culture and history we lost in our long years of slavery.
But the humans wouldn't let us be.
They were resentful, because we would not worship their gods, and because we put our people first. Over the years, their nations grew cold toward the Dales. In their eyes, we were blasphemers and cruel tyrants.
Then the humans declared war on the Dales.
And so the Dales fell. They took our lands and dispersed our people, forcing us to live in their cities and abandon our gods. But many of us refused to relinquish our ways. We instead chose to scatter to the winds, wandering the lands.
We chose wandering the lands rather than the human rule.
To survive and preserve our culture, the clans stay apart until the day the Elvenan have a homeland once more.
We shall return to the old ways to those who have lost them. I mean, we shall return the old ways to those who have lost them.
We are the Dalish, keepers of the lost lore, walkers of the lonely path.
We are the last Elvenon. Never again shall we submit.
Thank you for your forbearance, Dalen. You remember both the tale and the Oath of the Dales perfectly. I will let you get on with your business now.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if I could remember it, but it was always the first option, so it was fine. I would like to hear more about our history.
Now that's something I rarely hear. Of course.
Tell me about Alathan.
Ah, yes. The Lost City. Before the Shemlen enslaved us, even before they came to this part of the world, our people lived in glorious Arlathan. Legends say that our ancestors were immortal, and we possessed magic the Shemlen could only dream of.
Do no books record our history?
When the humans enslaved us, they took away our language, our history, and our immortality. We quickened to the pace of life, and retained nothing of ourselves. We were slaves for so long, that even when we became free, there was little for us to recover. If books still exist, I do not know of them.
Why did the Shems allow us to exist if they hate us so much?
Perhaps they have no choice. Dalish clans are scattered to the winds and rarely gather, which makes us difficult for any organized effort to destroy. And why bother? We have nothing they want. No land, no treasure, and we always move on, allowing no one to grow too angry with us. Some might see this as cowardly, but we are proud. We are the last, and we will survive.
What happened to the elves who did not join the Dalish?
They remain in human cities, forgetting all they once had. We call them Flat Ears, but they differ little from their Shemlen masters. A few may return, but we must accept that they know nothing of the lore, or why we keep it.
Do you think we'll ever find another homeland?
We can hope to find a new home one day, where the Dalish and the Flat Ears will build a land greater even than Arlathan. We shall teach the Flat Ears the lore they lost, and perhaps they will teach us to understand the Shemlen at last. That is the only way we shall truly live in peace.
I think that's all. Thank you.
Then I'm sure you have much to do, unless you've other questions.
What do you know about the Darkspawn?
Only that they eat living flesh, and lurk in underground tunnels, once ruled by the Dergenlen, the dwarves. In the last blight long ago, the Grey Wardens all but wiped them out. Should they return, all races will shudder.
Did elves ever live in caves?
I've never heard of such a thing. But in the days of ancient Arlathan, we lived free and spread far across the continent. We were as varied as the Shemlen, though fewer in number. Perhaps some of us lived in caves then, but all knowledge from that era is lost.
I should go.
Of course. May the gods guide your path, Dalen.
Alright, so yeah, let's go back to Duncan and Keeper.